Hello, it's Ed. Welcome to the studio. Thanks for joining me again. Now, this week I just wanted to talk you through a little project that I actually uncovered when I was moving some boxes the other day, and it dates back probably about 15 years.
Right, so basically for this project, I got two pieces of paper, one labelled Passion, one labelled Obsession, and then put an object on each one on the same theme, but one illustrated Passion and one Obsession. The first image is basically saying passion is good, obsession is bad, in case you weren't sure. So the first actual object, there is on the passion side an Xbox controller, and on the obsession side a remote controlled vehicle controller. And I guess the idea is that you're just going a bit too far with the remote control. It's a bit too much. Don't know if that's true. I think maybe looking back I might think people can be more obsessive about Xbox than they can about remote controlled aircraft or cars or whatever. But in my younger days I obviously felt that the complexity, expense and intricacy of the remote controlled unit made it look like something that you would have if you're obsessed rather than just passionate. The image with the carrot and the rolling pin, I have got no idea what that is. I look back and I can only wonder what the difference is. I was thinking carrot and stick. It's good to give incentives rather than punishments. So yeah, I can see what I was trying to get at there, I think. The frame with the two hot sauces, Passion, the Tabasco, and Obsession, this pâte piment, and I guess the idea is that it's a more niche product, the pâte piment, and it's hotter, it's really strong if I remember rightly, so it means that you've gone a little bit too far both in terms of sourcing the ingredient and in terms of the strength of the ingredient. Again, I look back now and I think actually I'd probably go for the pâte piment, so not sure that my idea of what passion and obsession was accurate, but there you go. The next frame is a pair of plectrums or guitar picks, and the passion one shows the pick being worn out because it's been used quite a lot, but the one on the right hand side I think is damaged in some way. It's been worn down through obsessive playing. I think that must be what I was getting at, but it's really hard to see from that picture. One of the frames is a musical themed one, so the passion is a pair of karaoke mics, and obsession is getting a Boss digital recorder to make music on your own with a 4-track. I can see where I was coming from. I'm not sure I agree anymore. Passion and obsession in terms of hygiene comes next. We have a bar of soap on the left, and we have some gel on the right, some antimicrobial gel on the right. Again, this project predates COVID by a long way, and I suppose this is one which is quite interesting to look at now, and how hand washing etc. became an obsession for quite a lot of people. I think one thing I'd say is if I did this project today, I might not have to put passion and obsession written on each piece of paper, because I think the audience should be given the benefit of thinking they're bright enough to work out which is which without having to have it spelled out for them. I think maybe I'm being a little condescending, or it might have been again that I intended that other people would come and put things down in a sort of collaborative way, like I did with my stop and search project where people emptied their pockets when they came to my exhibition and were photographed. Maybe I intended people to be able to join in at a later date and put one thing on each to show what they thought. Another one of the series which I think works because it's fairly universal and fairly clear what it means is the sunglasses and the protective eyewear for a tanning bed. And there was another one on that kind of theme. It's the one with the banana and the scissors, and it's about being healthy. So again, it's about body image, and the banana is eating healthily and the scissors represent surgery. Another one which I think is fairly easy to understand and therefore works quite well is the love notes. It's a bit cliched, but then some of the ones are a bit esoteric. It's interesting to see where I was coming from. I've come back to the idea of obsession and passion in other projects. The photographs in themselves aren't particularly interesting photographs, but that's the thing about photography. It can be used in so many different ways. But I will leave it at that for now.
So there you go, another project from the past that I hope you enjoyed having a look at. It was nice for me to look back at something from all those years ago and see how those threads have continued through to the present day with some of the work that I do. And yeah, thanks so much, as I said, for joining me. Please do like, subscribe, share if you can. That really does help. I'll be back next week with something different, but that is it for now. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.